And good morning, everyone. This is Bowler Forever here. I'm recording from my car again. This is episode 2 of A Blog in the Car. Of course, I'm inside my 2007 Ford Fusion SE V6. I wish it were convertible. It'd be nice. But it's a sedan. It's a nice car. It gets me where I want to go, even though I wish it had better mileage. It's 11:23 right now. It's a pretty nice day out. It's a bit warm for September 15th. It's like in the mid 70s or so. I can't tell because I don't have the weather page open. Um, but today's topic I want to talk about today's vlog, is about what happened to me on Sunday. A lot of things happened to me on Sunday. I got into a car crash and I killed myself. No, I'm only kidding. I wouldn't do that. I wanted to get something for my birthday. I wanted to get a copy of Windows XP or Windows Vista Basic. And of course, it's hard to choose which one because they were the same price. Literally, they were the same exact price. But I was worried that Windows Vista would be in a bit of a conflict between some of my programs. So, just to be safe, I bought a copy of Windows XP, and to prove it, I have it right here, Windows XP Home Edition. If the video is mirrored, I don't know why, but Photo Booth seems to be acting crazy right now. Don't know why, don't ask me, but it says Windows XP Home Edition. Service Pack 2. I don't know why Windows never shipped Service Pack 3 CDs, but whatever. I can just get them in the updates when I install it. But anyways, I try to install Windows XP into my MacBook, which I'm recording from right now. I was using, what do you call it? Boot Camp to, repartition the drive, put Windows XP in one partition, and keep Mac OS X Leopard in the other one. Well, I went to install it, and, it wouldn't work. So I just, forced the computer off, because some of the files for some reason, they weren't copying. But also, I was getting some weird noises from my drive. So I thought nothing of it. You have weird sounds coming from your drive anyways, so I thought it was nothing new. So I tried again. And it installed. Some of the files didn't copy over again, which is pretty bad because I lost my I didn't have any themes. I didn't have a modern start menu. And I couldn't install anything because the Microsoft installer wasn't installed. It did not get installed at all. One of the DLLs apparently was a Microsoft installer, and the installer didn't install. It didn't get installed by the disk. So I took out the disk after repartitioning the drive for all OS X, and took the CD out, and I'll show you what happened. Get it out of the box quickly. Alright. Here's the CD right here. Windows XP Home Edition. It's hard to tell, but it says Windows XP Home. And let me turn on the light and I'll show you what happened to the disc. It's hard to tell in this video, but if I can tell, there we go. You see those lines? For some reason, the disc was severely scratched. I don't know what happened or who or what to blame, but the disc was so badly scratched that I couldn't get all the files transferred over, and, well, Windows was broken pretty much. I couldn't use it. In fact, I tried to install it a third time, and 63% into the command prompt portion of the installer, it stalled. The installation stalled on the file msi.dll, and I think that meant Microsoft Installer DLL. So that was a major file, more than likely. And of course, I'm just guessing that it's a Microsoft Installer package, but it stalled right there at 63% on msi.dll. The CD was trying to get the file. and it wasn't. In fact, it was trying to file so much, it was desperate to get the file, it seemed, because it was in an infinite loop. The CD drive was making the same sounds over and over again every 10 seconds. So I'm saying to myself, I think the CD's dead. So I ended up calling Best Buy, where I got Windows XP from, and they said, thankfully, that I can get either a full refund or I can just exchange it for a new one. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. As soon as I finish with this video, I'm actually going to head out to Best Buy up in Salem, New Hampshire, and get a new one. They said there'll be no problems. Just bring it to the customer service, and they'll give me a new one. Not a problem. So at least there's something good that came out in this. All right, there's another thing that also happened to me. This is the last thing I'll talk to you guys about today. I've been wanting to work at Apple for a couple months now. You know, ever since I started watching Chris Pirillo at live.pirillo.com. He is amazing. And I love the stuff he does with the Mac. I mean, he has almost every Mac you can imagine. He's got the Mac Pro with two 30-inch screens, which are Dell's. He's got an iMac, a Mac Mini, a couple MacBooks, two MacBook Pros. He basically has them all. And I've seen what OS X can do. I mean, OS X has so much potential, and it's brought out so many people. And it's inspired me to not only get this MacBook, but want to work at Apple. So last night, I filled out the form online to get a job at Apple as a specialist. You know, the people who go around the store and they ask you if you need anything, if you want a computer or an iPod or an iPhone, anything Apple. You ask them what you want, and you get it for them. You talk to them, get to know them, and all that. So what makes it even happier is that they're actually hiring in that position in both the Salem, New Hampshire store and in the Burlington Mall in Burlington, Massachusetts. So that makes me really happy because now I have 2 times the job opportunities. So now I have applications for the two Apple stores and at Brunswick, which I haven't gotten anything from in almost 14 months. And I go there every week. So I'm happy that with what I've been discovering on the internet, it's inspiring me to get products and potentially a job. And I'll be thrilled if I can get a job at Apple because I know this is going to be a job I'm going to love. Because it's fun. You get to interact with people, which is something I've always wanted to do for years, but it's so hard. It's so hard because the area where I live in is basically old folks. So it's older people. It's hard to talk to them in your lingo, trying to translate into their lingo. And where I work, at Burger King, you never get to talk to anyone when you're in the back all the time washing dishes and cleaning the dining room because you're getting bossed around trying to, because the place goes fast. You have to be fast, and it's not qualified for that anymore. But I'm still fast enough to make it to Apple. I know I can do it. And I'm hoping that I can get this job within the next couple of weeks, like potentially by maybe no more than a month. I'm going to say a month. Because they're looking for people pretty bad, and I hope they can get me a job. So I'm hoping that this will turn out to be a good story. So alright, this video has gone on for 9 minutes and 40 seconds, so I need to close this video. So, this has been episode 2 of Blog in the Car. I'm Bowler Forever, and remember, always wear your seatbelt, drive safe, and be cool doing it at the same time. See you later, everyone.